Good afternoon. Today looking nice in many locations, but in some spots it's a little more on the cloudy side as we've got a disturbance rolling through. Grand Forks, we're seeing more clouds around town there, and the wind starting to move things along here. You can see our flags moving in the wind, not too strong, but seeing that wind starting to pick up right now. So here's a look at our area conditions. Fargo seeing some clouds rolling in, but the latest report from the airport is sunny at 78 degrees, so warming up. And in Grand Forks at 74 with more of those clouds, 72 in Thief River, 65. We've had that cloud cover in place for a lot longer this morning and now into this afternoon in that area, and our temperatures are a little cooler in that region as a result. Checking out our winds, most of us are pretty light, but we're starting to see it pick up a little bit more. Some gusts into the 20s, one at 23 miles per hour in Fargo and a gust to 22 in Oaks. So we'll see more of this as we work our way through the afternoon hours and just experience a little bit more of a breeze, but nothing really intense for us for today, unless you have an isolated storm move through. Then you'll have those local gusts with the storms. Here's a look at your radar and satellite map right now. You can see this larger area of cloud cover that's advancing eastward, moving toward the Fargo-Moorhead area right now. More of it moving into Grand Forks as well. And then, of course, there's some rain associated with it in the clouds. Could be some sprinkles reaching the ground here in some areas. We did get some reports of a little bit of rain in the Carrington area earlier. This is slowly advancing eastward, but eventually we've got some clearing going on in the western part of Devil's Lake and in western Stutsman County, so we'll start to see your temperatures rise. But in the meantime, it's going to be moving eastward and affecting places like Grand Forks and Fargo, and may lead to some more cloudy skies heading further into the afternoon. So just depends on where you are. Overall, we're looking at some places still enjoying plenty of sun into the afternoon hours here in your hour-by-hour planner, but there will be some spotty areas where we may have some sprinkles going on into those afternoon hours. Watch what happens here around 5 o'clock. You can see we've got some bullseyes popping up here. Those are indicative of some thunder showers that may be popping up as we get into the heating of the day. And you can see isolated, it's not affecting everybody, but we are seeing those storms starting to get going around that time. Temperatures will be upper 70s to some low 80s, and then those will roll eastward into the evening hours for tonight. This is 7 o'clock. We're looking at that making its way and perhaps up along the Canadian border too, into Minnesota, into the late night hours, and eventually this does move on. It kind of fizzles out too as we head into the morning hours, and we're starting the day off quietly on your Wednesday with temperatures into the 50s, so a little bit warmer than we got down to this morning in some areas. I know Bemidji, we had a chilly start to the day into the 30s, so a little bit better for you tomorrow morning. And Wednesday looks to be like another warm day. Not only are we cranking up the heat, but we're also cranking up the humidity. Let's take a look at our muggy meter. You can see our line starting today, starting to, in general, go up here as we work our way through the next several days until we're in that humid and even steamy range where we're feeling quite the humidity affecting us heading into the weekend. Combine that with hot temperatures, and we've got a situation that's going to be pretty tough on some folks here heading into the weekend. So something to be aware of is not only is it going to be feeling like summertime heat, but into that dangerous range for some who are susceptible to that heat and humidity. But the next couple of days feeling like some nice summertime temperatures, upper 70s to low 80s. Thursday is when we're looking at some places getting to 90 degrees, and then we just crank things up more Friday and into Saturday. A chance for some storms returning again Saturday, especially Saturday night and heading into your Sunday. So the heat's going to be on. Make sure you're prepared for it, finding ways to stay cool as we head toward the weekend. And of course, always want to stay hydrated with these kind of temperatures.
I know many people go out during their lunch break around this time, so it's good to let them know.
Falling on the weekend, so if you've got a lake place or know somebody who does, best to take advantage of that so you can stay cool.
I'll definitely reach out to someone with a lake as well. Thanks, Lisa. Well, straight ahead at noon, it's a bird's eye view of Iceland's erupting volcano. Hear how one person took a risk to get the footage.